another box of Krispy Kreme. Hello friends, how are you? This evening we are coming to you live from an evening walk. We're just very hot. I have another observation about Southern California. The people have to park on the streets in Southern California like, where is it? All those cars you see, even right here. You see how they're just lining the street? That is really risky. I read, I don't know if I wrote about it, the part of the chapter in my book, but I parked one of my cars on a street like that, and it got crashed by a drunk driver. And I just walked past a Maserati that is parked on the end like that. And I walked past a Porsche the other day, and people will park their very, very expensive cars there every single day. How do you have a Maserati but you don't have a garage? That's insane to me. The stuff that, see, look at this. Cars. And they will park like that on a busy street, like on the Pacific Coast Highway. You will see cars parked like this outside where the lane is a through lane and they're parked in the lane. That kind of risky behavior is not my thing. Partially because I did have one of my cars get hit like that. However, I couldn't sleep at night if my car was sitting on a busy street like that. Anybody could hit it. And look at these people. They're just really comfortable with this. I guess you just get used to whatever you have to get used to live in a place. But man, that's a lot. That is too much for me. Oh, Clementine has to poop. And look at this one. You see how it's like, that's the curb and it's on the edge of the curb? People take these turns so tight. I don't understand people. Look at this. Look at that. That's too much. Here I go again with that. And I think I've mentioned this before. For me, the heat is not just as much, but almost as much of a mood killer as the 5G towers. It's kind of the same thing. It's energy, right? A tremendous amount of energy. Some of it's just like this man-made electromagnetic energy. And then the sun is basically source-made, same kind of overwhelming energy. And if either of those get turned up too intensely, it affects my mood at the very least, because it, again, constricts the blood vessels, it makes it harder to breathe, it makes it harder to move, and that is a stress on the system, and that can work your nervous system. Obviously, overworking the central nervous system then causes somebody to have an irritable attitude and a mood change. And that is just the way it is. That's just the science of it. But it's kind of interesting. I just don't want to live through it. But I lived through it every single summer in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is why I spent most of my days, summer days, asleep. And then hanging out at nighttime when it was a lot more easier to function. Yeah. Spotted for Krispy Kreme. Hello friends, how are you this evening? I'm coming to you live from a walk. I just wanted to say that today was the nicest day weather-wise that I have seen since I've been in Long Beach. It was overcast and really cool. There's people coming. Hello friends, how are you this evening? It's the next day. I got distracted after that last clip and I never filmed again. The weather is beautiful again today. It's nice and chilly. However, it is still pretty warm during the morning time in the car. It's warm. It's really weird how it's overcast, but it's warm during the day. But then as soon as the sun goes down, it cools down. And that's not weird, is it? But anyway, I just wanted to finish my thought. Hello friends, how are you this morning? I hope you're doing well. Today I am coming to you live from another beautifully overcast day. Hello friends, how are you? I'm coming to you live from now a sunny day. The clouds broke, the overcast is completely gone, and it's sunny outside. But it's cooler than yesterday when it was overcast. So that tells us what? That the clouds trap the heat in and make it hotter, and that the overcast gives me a break from the sun, not from the heat. It actually makes the heat worse. Great. On the surface, the content of my videos may seem mundane, but really what is more important than the climate and the food that you're eating and electromagnetic energy and how clean is the water, how clean is the air, how much pollution is in the area. Come on, there's nothing more important than that. So don't sleep on the truth. Okay, so it's very simple. It starts with you as an individual. You have to make yourself the most complete, efficient, happy, well-balanced version of you that you possibly can. And you know what that is, and only you know what that is. And then you bring that out into the world, right? The world must then match that vibration, or you make it so. You get it?